we're trying to push. We're a castaway machine, and as much as we are on that island, we're in choice.
I guess the one thing that a commonality that I think most men have is we suffer alone, and we take some pride in suffering alone. I think the story of the lone wolf or the lone ranger, is like very prominent and something that we kind of need to do. And then
main things that differentiates us from other animals is the complexity of our emotions and the ability to express them with each other. And what we ask boys to do as they become men is to sever that part of themselves. And it's the thing that makes us most human, is that emotional connection and our ability to communicate and connect around those feelings with other people. And I think what a lot of men end up doing, they sever that in their teens, and then they spend the rest of their lives trying to get it back.
Guys are struggling, right? Guys have higher rates of depression, higher rates of suicide, higher rates of alcohol and drug abuse. And I think
my thought about it is just be willing to take that first step, because I think then you're amazed to hear so many other men that have been dealing with the same stuff and just not talking about it. And you go, wow, I'm not alone.
It's healing in numbers.
It's healing in numbers.
I found a lot of healing in numbers when you start talking to like-minded people. And like you said, you look around the room and there's people going, I know exactly what you're talking about. Get back to telling stories and healing.
We have to have our villages, we have to have our communities, we have to have our small groups. And where we have our small groups, where we can be open, where we can be vulnerable, where we can be free, where we can speak truth about that, those are our most sacred spaces that we have. And whatever we have of that, we have to recognize, we have to nurture, we have to sustain, and we have to recognize, how that's endemic to survival in and of itself.
Thank you.